Now, here's a very, very important concept right out of Proverbs 23:7. We are what we think, okay? As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Now, there's a lot of theories out there in psychology, and we just picked this idea up that it's not what we think so much that determines what we do, but it's our childhood, it's our past. And that's what's causing the problem. So that's what we have to fix. Proverbs is telling us that thinking causes our behavior and our emotions. If you want to change something you're doing, we have to change your thinking. If you're having an emotion that you want to change, what do we have to change? Our thinking. Okay? Now, here's this common way of explaining behavior that we all get taught in Psychology 101. It's called our past causes our present behavior. If you see somebody acting very strangely or bizarrely or doing something weird, our first thought is, gosh, that guy must have had something terrible happen in his childhood. Okay? That's a common way of thinking. Our past determines what we do today. We're going to take the approach that that's not the best way to explain present behavior. Past behavior and experiences of abuse and difficult situations, painful losses, certainly have an influence in who we are today and in what we do and the choices we make. But we want to kind of present a different way of understanding who we are and why we do the things we do that we really believe will be much, much more helpful for you in understanding why do I do the things I do and how to take the next step of spiritual growth in becoming more free to love. Okay? And here's what we're going to suggest. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we respond to it. These other theories are kind of reversed. There are some approaches in psychology that say it's roughly 90% of what happens to you and 10% of how you respond. So if you go to counseling in one of those kind of a theories, you're going to maybe spend a lot of time talking about what? Your childhood. Okay? As opposed to acknowledging and understanding and taking a history of that, but asking the question, okay, now, how has that person responded to those things that have happened? What choices did they make? What decisions did they make? That's what we want to do. It's what we think about our past that determines how we respond. It's not what happened, it's how we think about it, how we interpret it. And a lot of times, we make interpretations as little kids that really are inaccurate. Because I'm only 7 years old or 5 years old, and I have no idea what really is accurate and true. Certainly not based upon God's Word.